Hi everyone and welcome to more Wet Rock and Chocolate Milk. This little piece of paradise is the English Channel, and below me is the P555. She is a P551 Type X USS class in a war submarine. Her keel was laid down on the 1st of November 1918 and she launched on June 27th, 1922 as the US Navy's S-24. The US Navy decommissioned her in December 1944 when she was also transferred to the Royal Navy and renamed HMS P555. The Royal Navy assigned her to the 7th Submarine Flotilla at Holy Loch, where she was a non operational unit used for training new crews as well as anti submarine warfare training of surface combatants. She was purpose sunk in her current location on April 28, 1947, to be used as a sonar target. The P255 is about 67 meters long and sits upright in about 45 meters of water, with the top of the sail in about 35. She is notoriously difficult to shot as she lies in an area with strong currents and the seabed offers very little grip. Since she also lies parallel to the tide, there isn't much for the shot to hook onto, which often leads to it dragging off the wreck. This is what happened today. As we can see, we arrived at the end of the shot line, but there is no wreck. So we plan on recovering the shot and following the drag mark, hoping to end up on the wreck when the path ends. When sending a shot, you want to be careful not to overinflate the back, so that in case you get entangled, it won't pull you to the surface with it. So, here we can see the shot slightly buoyant, and off it goes in a controlled manner. Fun fact, this is a new shot, and so this is also my first time sending this one. So, I'm getting all the right signals for it to be all good and well, though in the business we call this foreshadowing. Anywho, shot gone, and we're off on a pathfinding expedition to the wreck. And there she is. Alright, where to first? Let's head to the bow. Watching this back, this is actually quite amazing. The camera picks up so much more than we can see on the dive, and working with color correction, we can actually see the entire bow of the submarine here. And here we can have a very nice view of one of her 21-inch torpedo tubes. This missing wedge looks like it is damage sustained prior to the sinking. The Royal Navy probably removed sonar equipment or some other essential they didn't want to throw away. Following the deck at about 40 meters depth, we now come to the sail towering another 5 meters above us. The sail also has a fun side mount only swim through. While the forward hydroplanes are retracted, here at the stern they are shown in all their glory. But hey, what is this? Is that a shot line? I did hear a boat go overhead a few minutes ago. Did they drop a shot on a wreck with divers on it? Wait a second, that is our shot! The one that we send off at the beginning of the dive. Turns out, I put just enough gas into the liftback for it to look like it's going to the surface while the chain was still lying on the seabed, but not quite enough to fully lift the shot. So it was basically hovering 5 meters above the seabed with a teeny bit of chain on the seabed for the entire dive. As the tide has turned around while we were diving, the shot slowly drifted back onto the wreck. Talk about coincidences, huh? Alright, let's pick it up and make sure it's clear of the wreck. Having cleared the line, I'm getting out of the way while my buddy gives the shot a final bit of encouragement. Unfortunately, this is also the end of our dive, and we have to follow the shot back to the surface. It'll just take us a little longer today.